Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for watching. If this is your first time here, there are more Let's Play Solitaire videos on a playlist on this channel. There's also a playlist with more Solitaire tips. These two are my favorite of all the ones I put up there. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started here with the game. And as you know, or may know, I like to go for the columns first. That's these cards over here. And then work my way to the draw pile. Sometimes there's a pass, sometimes there's not. Got a 5, we can move all the way across. And it looks like we have a lot of kings, like 3 different kings here. We're going to have to figure out a way to open up one of these other columns to make something happen. Probably the best, easiest way to do it would be a black 7. So let's go to the draw pile and see what happens here. This is a good card to start. Now, one of the things I like to do is save these cards as insurance for later. It's not always the best play, but most of the time it is, and so that's what we're going to do here. And at this point, I think we'll start playing. So we'll play the 4. And you always want to try to make, if you see a card that's important, you want to make a mental note of where that card is in the draw pile so you can maneuver cards around to get it to appear here. Now, remember there's a black queen early in the draw pile. Typically speaking, I would play the one in the front of the draw pile. But in this case, there's 2 red kings. So we can play the one in the back. And we can still have space for that other move. So we're going to play that, which will allow us to get going at this column here. Okay, we have a 2 of diamonds we can move up. And a red queen, I believe, would be okay to move that there. And then we got a bunch of moves here. We got a jack we can bring down. We got a 3, and we can move this 2 over. Unfortunately, we were not able to open up a column, which we're going to have to do if we want to be able to beat this game. Excuse me. So again, we're trying to make a mental note of a black 7. It's going to be the card we need, or we're going to have to figure out another way. But now we have another option here. Black 9 will allow either one of these 8s, so that's something to look out for, or make a note as far as where it is. This is really good, this ace being in the very back, which means we should be able to play it up top, and we'll be able to move some of these cards up to the foundation pile. So I'm not 100% confident I can solve this, but I'm fairly confident if we can find a couple moves, we should be able to do it. Again, saving this as insurance. We're going to start playing with this 3 of diamonds, and then we'll play the rest of the cards. Playing a little more aggressive than normal, but again... See, this is where it calls into question my move with the 10 of hearts earlier. I actually think I should go back and pull that and play this 10 of diamonds. The 10 of diamonds is probably more valuable, probably 80, 90% of the time, something like that. So, we're going to go back to where that 10 came from. And we're not going to play it. Well, we will play this card right here. We're going to play the 10 of diamonds instead, which will show up the next time we come through. And the reason we're doing that is we just want more looks at the rest of these cards in the draw pile. This 3 of spades will pop. We can move the 4 of spades, and then eventually we can move the 5 of spades and get this column going. That's a potential path there. There's the ace of hearts. Again, move the 2 of hearts, and we're not going to move this 10 of hearts. So going through again. There's the 10 of diamonds. Not yet on the 10 diamonds. We're going to move some other cards first. 3 of spades. And then we're going to have to move the 4 of spades, which will require us to move that 10. Move that 10, and that's why we saved that move here. So we got the 10. We're only going to move 1 card through this time around, and the reason for it is we want this 4 of spades to show up next time. If we move more than 1 card, the 4 of spades will not show up. So we can either move 1 card or 4 cards to get that 4 of spades to show up. So clicking through again. I think the 9, well, let's see. I think moving this 9 is okay right now. I don't know which one of these 8s to move. I'm going to try the 8 of diamonds. and see what happens there. Otherwise, we can go with the 8 of hearts. That is an interesting poison pill. If you'll notice, there's 2 4s. We're going to take the 3 of clubs and move it over. 4 diamonds here, and then 4 hearts here. Why? And the reason why we're doing that is we want this 5 of spades to go up top here. And that's an interesting spot here. Not the card we want to see. We're going to go with it for now and see if we can work something out. If not, we might have to go back to the drawing board because, again, the theme here is we want to be able to play one of these 3 kings and see if there's a pathway that way. But we'll take this approach for now and see how it goes. There's the 4 of spades. Okay. What's under this 5 of spades? Kind of important. Let's find out. 7 of diamonds. Okay, that's not bad. Let's play that over here. 9 of spades. Great card, great card. That's what we want to see because now, remember, we have 2 red 8s. We've got both of them moved, and now we have a slot for the king. We're going to move it, but not yet. What we're going to do is just cycle through here and see what other cards we can move. So let's see if there's any other moves here. Jack 9 10, nothing there. I'm going to undo. Just to go back, I like to undo because just otherwise, if you get stuck at the end of the game and you have to undo like 100 times or 200 times, it can be tedious. So I like to move some of those out of the way. Okay, we are going to play this queen, and I believe we want this 5 to show up next. The 5 of hearts. So that's the only card we're going to play. This is a mistake a lot of people will make. Is they'll have all these cards here. They'll, okay, we'll play this, and then play the 10 of spades. Yeah, you can play that, but maybe you want to play this 5 of hearts first. You know, the more cards you have in the straw pile, the harder it is to solve it. So just a little tip there. And again, we can hit the 5 of diamonds as well. In fact, we're going to hit that first, and then we'll come back. So yeah, we're slowly, meticulously working our way through here. And I think we're going to empty the clipping here. Well, let's see. This is where it gets complicated. I kind of want to empty everything I have, but I also would like to see what is available. So we're going to play this of the 3 kings first. That's good. That leads us to another move. That also, I think, gives us the green light to move this 5 of hearts here. Why is that? Well, you can move the 2 of clubs, 3 of clubs. Now we can move the 4 hearts up, the 5 of hearts up. So we've got some cards up here. We may be going with the 10. We may not. I think there's a 9 behind here somewhere. There. Oh, boy. That makes it tricky. Oh, we can get to the 9. So, poison pill, poison pill. There's a king in front of the 9. Yeah, so we're going to play everything here. I don't know if I'm quite explaining what I'm thinking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the 10. The red 9 is going to come up. We're going to move this 8 over here. And then we can still bring that king down. So, and the good thing we've done here is the 6 of hearts is now our insurance card. So we can play that. But not yet. So we're going to play this king. We'll bring the 9 down. And then this 8 will open up a slot here. So now basically we've got 2 red kings. We don't know which, if one, both, or none is the best play, but we're going to start with this king right here and see what's under it. That is a beautiful setup right there. That means we can play the other one. So we get all 4 kings down. Now the trick will be to open up these columns and solve it, which I think we can do if we're smart here. And we should be able to, because we got the 6 of hearts right here at the very start of the draw pile. That'll allow us to move the 7 and 8 of hearts up top. So let's go through again here. There's the 6 of hearts, 7 of hearts, 8 of hearts. Now we can move this jack over and queen, and we should draw cards that will help us here. We'll see here. There's the 4 of clubs, 5 of clubs, 6 and 7 of clubs. And we're going to do the same thing with diamonds. Let's do spades here. That'll uncover this column right here. And that should get us to where we need to go. And it does. So pretty cool. Got this thing solved. So yeah, hopefully I was able to teach you a trick or two. just methodically working your way through and trying to find extra moves, which can be helpful in tighter games. This is not the hardest one, but this is, I think, one that a lot of people can miss if they're not careful. Once again, I would like to thank you for watching, and just remind you there are more videos on this channel. There's a playlist called Let's Play Solitaire, as well as tons of additional tips. My favorite two are How to Win and Solitaire Complete Tip Guide. Once again, thank you for watching, and good luck.